Let's learn to face paint SpongeBob SquarePants. We're going to grab our ultimate face painting palette by Fusion Body Art, and with my 1/2 inch flat angled brush, I'm going to pick up this lighter yellow. There's a darker yellow in that palette and a lighter one. We want to start off with the lighter one, doing the side of SpongeBob's sponge. So how we'll do this is on an angle, I'm going to do a little marker here. So that's the side. So we're going to bring that down, and I'm going to now rotate the brush leading with the tip right down to the bottom. So that means it's becoming a lot more narrower as we're coming down, okay? And it's a little bit wider right here. I might make it a little bit wider here from the top. And that's the side of SpongeBob's sponge. Okay, so now what we want to do with my number 4 round brush, I am going to set a marker here of where SpongeBob's eyes are. So if I set a marker here, then I'll know exactly where to go with everything else. So my focal point is the eyes to begin with. So I've got one eyeball there, and the second one is next to it, but it's not as wide because his face is on an angle. We're not making it as wide. And what we're also doing is we're creating a little space between both eyes in order to allow for outlining. So now I've picked up the darker orange with my 1/2 inch flat angled brush, and I'm going to draw on SpongeBob's body. So we're going to come around and we're just going to focus on going around his eye. All right, so what I like to do here too is also then only fill in the areas around the eyes and leave a gap here. So the bottom of the sponge comes along here. And because his smile is right here, I'm going to create a U and then bring that right up, because that's where the smile ends up the top here. So now if we just fill in these gaps around where SpongeBob's mouth will be and his big smile, then makes it easier for us to then work around the inside of his eyes and fill that in. Now with absolutely any pink that you have in your kit, I would pick that pink up and just make two sort of like just two round mountains, just a bit like an M, and then fill that in. That's SpongeBob's tongue. Now once we've got his tongue all filled in, we're going to start right here and we're going to bring it up, swoop it right up the top to where his cheek is. And then come in and then around, and then fill in that brown. Make sure you've got some room between the eye and here. In this case, I'm going to make it a little bit deeper because he's got these 2 little teeth that come down. So we'll bring that smile further up. All right, now I've picked up some of this turquoise with a number 4 round brush will do. And we're just going to fill in the middle of that eye. So right to the middle, and then on the other side, closer to the middle, because then that'll give you that angled look. I'm just going to do a little stroke right underneath the eye here because that's where his nose comes out. Okay, so now I'm going to fill up this number 4 round brush or a number 6 round brush. Thicker the better, I feel, because we're going to do his arms and his teeth. So to begin, I'll start with his arms. So we're just going to come right down here, barely touching, and then bring the brush down. That'll bring like a little knobbin right there. And on the other side, around about where his smile starts, we're going to do just a little rectangle. And for his teeth, close to that edge, right there. Oh, right now SpongeBob has some dots on him, so just loading up whichever round brush that you have, load it up nicely with a good amount of green. So I'm picking up some light green and just doing some dots, all different size dots right here and through his face, up the top, along the sides. This type of face painting takes a lot of practice, so feel free to rewind, watch this again, go through the steps. Once you have these sorts of face paints perfected, these designs with characters, really, you'll find it really easy to execute. All right, so the main thing here now is to outline SpongeBob, and the idea is to go through some waves. So I've loaded some brown. Down the bottom, you've got a link of all of the face paints that I've used for this. I'm using my Fusion detailing brush, which is nice and fine. I'm able to really make some nice details here. So bringing that around and keep that wave. Let's outline this. Do a little accent here. We're going to outline his arm and the other arm before we do, sorry, not the arm, the sleeve. The main thing now is just to do the details. So we're going to do the arm that's coming out, and we're basically just doing a small circle here, and we're going to do teardrop coming in, teardrop coming out and in. He's only got 4 little fingers here, so out and then teardrop. That's a reverse teardrop. Another one on the other side, so we're going to bring his arm right over, flat palm, teardrop in, again teardrop in, the middle one which is a little bit longer, and then shorter one right there. All right, and for the fun part, this is where we get to outline everything, and this is where everything sort of comes alive. So what we've got here, we've got his nose. So what I'm going to do for his nose is I'm going to bring his smile right to here. So I'm going to bring it up and around. And now his smile's going to be outlined like this. However, there is a bit of an extension here, just below his nose. And then what we'll do here is we'll do a loop to be his nose. So I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to come around and down. And then I'm going to make that meet the top of his lip. Okay, so then here we can just go to town and outline everything. So we've created that gap between the eyes, which is wonderful. Three eyelashes. And from here on, we're going to outline his hands. Outline the rest of SpongeBob's face painting design. This is such a fun one. If you've got time, obviously, at parties, it's not a go-to 1 minute design. However, it is very effective with the boys. They absolutely love this particular one. And if you're finding that having a steady hand doing all of these specifically detailed design, it's always good to bring your pinky out, and that really stabilizes your hand as you're face painting on a child's face. We can always pick up some pearly blues as a background, and the reason why I do this right at the end, going around the actual design, is because going over blue with a yellow to begin with, it doesn't really work out too well, because you always tend to pick up that blue behind and it always sort of mixes up, because blue carries really strong pigment, so that's always going to bleed through onto water activated paint that comes on top, unless your paint is absolutely creamy and you have more paint to water ratio on your brush. So now that he is surrounded by water, now we can go ahead with a really loaded up number 6 round brush and create all those bubbles around him. Another lovely way to create some bubbles is to just do the outlines of some bubbles. So outline, so it's basically like a C that's about to close. And there's our SpongeBob SquarePants face paint. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you would like to learn how to face paint and learn all the absolute basics, make sure you check out my online course at letspaint.tv.